What's up, guys? This is the Power Up Mushroom, and I'm coming to you live right here with Spoon. Spoon, say hi.
What's up, everybody?
All right, as always, guys, our channels are going to be, well, specifically Spoon's channel is going to be linked in the description, but sadly today, Nam's not going to be joining us for this talk show. But he did say that for us to carry on, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it for Nam. We're going to carry the show on because the show needs to go on. So, but we'll be covering for
F-
Nam until he gets back.
Before we get started here, guys, I do just want to give everybody a quick reminder who is coming over from the Power Up Mushrooms channel, who may recognize me on the talk show before. I have changed my name over to Gaming with Spoons, so that that description in the title is going to be very different from the one that was before.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. We let him know that he did change his channel to that, but he's still the Spoony Bard in my book. You know what I mean? But anyways, it's been a while since we've done this, Spoons, hasn't it?
It indeed has been a while. It's nice to be back.
All right. Well, you know what? Real quick, let's just catch up on because we have a lot of articles we're going to discuss here. But real quick, what games have you been playing, Spoons?
More recently I've been playing Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. I had a lot of hype riding on that game, and it ultimately let me down. I'm not really going to go into detail on my thoughts right now. I have a review up on my channel. If you guys are curious to hear my thoughts on that, you can go check that out. And to kind of get the bitter taste out of my mouth, I've been playing an indie game on the PlayStation 4 called Crossing Souls. It's a very 80s inspired retro kind of style video game, and has some action based combat with a lot of puzzle solving. So if you're into those kinds of games, it's definitely something worth checking out. Also have a video up on my channel called Crossing Souls. Is it worth it? Where we kind of go in and take a look at what the game is. So you can check that out as well.
It sounds interesting. I might check that one, Crossing Souls, out. Recently, I've been playing all the Yakuza games. I binge played that, and I'm working on a Yakuza 6 review, so my mind is like blown right now. And that, let me tell you, the way 6 ended, it was fantastic. Also, I've been playing Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash. For some reason, I don't know why. That game is really interesting. You guys should try it out. Not for the reason you think. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into our first topic here. Spoons, you want to carry on with the first topic we have at hand? It is real interesting. It's about Nintendo's new online service.
Yeah, so for those of you who do not know, Nintendo has for quite a while been hinting at that they are planning some sort of online play for the Nintendo Switch, and it's kind of about damn time. Subscription bases are $20. It does sound like they are going to have a family plan, which they didn't. I didn't really get too much. Didn't really elaborate too much on that, but I would assume that means like if you have multiple profiles throughout your house or different switches to kind of help that. The benefit with that though is it definitely is cheaper than Sony and Xbox. And along with that, you're also going to be getting 20 free NES games right off of the bat. One thing I couldn't confirm was as to whether or not you'll be able to keep all 20 of those NES games and play them whenever you want, or if they're just temporary. So there is that to go off of. They also did announce that they were going to have cloud-based saving. So meaning you can upload your saves to the actual to your profile and get them on a different Switch. I would assume if you need to, or if you just kind of run out of room on your Switch, need to delete some saves, that's always an option there. And the last thing that they did cover, actually, I think that's all we got.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, I think that was the
You wouldn't
cloud-based saves. Yeah,
you wouldn't happen to have the list of the NES games that have come out, would you?
I can pull it up here real quickly. So according to Polygon, the 20 NES games that will launch with the Nintendo Switch are going to be Soccer, Tennis, Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers, Super Mario Bros, Balloon Fight, Ice Climbers, Dr. Mario, Legend of Zelda, Super Mario 3, and those are the only ones that have been officially confirmed.
All right. Well, hopefully that's stuff that you can keep as long as you have the subscription service, kind of something similar to Xbox Gold. But
Yeah,
I'm excited for the online service that's coming out. You know that uh, it's something new for Nintendo, and hopefully, they get it right, the first
Oh,
time.
and one other thing they were talking about too that I actually just remembered was the online service also adding in the voice chat. It does sound like they're still going to be using the app that was originally released on the phone, and I'm really hoping that they actually incorporate this on the Nintendo Switch itself, because that whole thing with Splatoon that they set up was a complete joke.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm hoping that they at least have like a way to party chat. Like just something simple. Like for me personally, I don't. When it comes to online, I'm okay with just like party chat, and I can play a game, but I can still talk to my friends at the same time. Like that's the whole point of a party chat and the whole point of a chat system, because this really sounds like something if like it almost sounds like Nintendo's just barely touching the surface for expanding their online services to like actual online multiplayer. So it'd be
Yeah,
nice to see that if like Nintendo could you know fix some of those issues in the future.
yeah. Just with Super Smash Bros. On the go, they really do need something very party oriented. I think really copy that.
Yeah, yeah, and then but yeah, I think that's all for like news, right, for the Switch.
Yeah, that was kind of that's all they really announced. I imagine we'll probably end up getting more at E3. I wouldn't be surprised if we get in a treehouse segment kind of an inner working of how this is going to work. I do speculate that they are probably going to showcase a lot of the online features with Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Well, is there anything like you'd want to see Nintendo's online services incorporate, like something you'd kind of hope
Honest,
for, other than the party
Honestly,
chat?
yes. Honestly, yes. The biggest thing for me right now, and why I don't buy a lot of games for my Nintendo Switch, is the lack of a proper achievement system. I like my trophies, I like my achievements, and I think they really add something to the game, and they're fun to go back and look at from time to time. So if Nintendo were to go in and actually incorporate that, I think I would end up buying a lot more Switch games, as a lot of games that are crossplay on different systems, I'm almost always going to buy it on the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One or Steam because they have achievements.
Yeah, it adds more of that, like replay value to your game, and it's also like something to show for to your friends. I can't count how many times me and my friends, like for achievements or trophies, we brag about it to each other. And I guess that's one of the special parts about these achievements. And um, it'd be really cool, especially since Nintendo, they do have the Mario mascot. So you could easily turn something into like stars or something, high score, coins. I don't know what you call it, but Nintendo has something that
Yeah,
could totally like they could have their own achievement or milestone thing going for them. And I think it would, like I said, it would add a lot more replay value to their games.